Where you want me to send it?
Here.
Send it in game.
Alright.
Wait, I've got X can come back in. Hold on. Don't send it.
Good.
Manager. That's it for Corsair. Video. No. Can you imagine 80 to that corner one? Ridiculous.
Well, abang isuot naman niya bro.
Listen to me now.
Wait, honestly, why would I go full throttle at the rear start in a turbo? Honestly, who would I do that? Just over it.
So mag-keyboard use na bro. Ano sila from go?
Yeah.
I've stuck on from last night tonight, but
Alright, come on, let's go. Alright, thank you, man.
What's good, Iman? My good PC fan.
Wicked man, for now, no man. Double night.
Oh, the grip's still on 99 and all this has about a
Bombard.
Please be advised, if you are in here not racing and not competing, kindly keep your microphone muted. I can see some competitors not taking part in the event here. Kindly keep your mic muted.
Double cameras, keep them out shut.
It's all good bro.
How is I lose the rear flex?
You wanna chime in?
How is I lose the rear like, for like
I sent it in the chat.
Gracias, appreciate it bro.
In the game. In game. You just click save channel. Oh no.
Yeah!
Yeah, my explore tools. No windows.
You guys have teleported pit button.
He did. Jesus.
Oh my god, I was 4 tenths up on the 108.
Hey Clark, don't you dare do it.
Jesus Christ,
What is happening here?
3 people in 1 turn.
Oh, sorry about that. Enjoy it.
Luck everyone.
Yo, I think I saw funny.
Every
I'm going up
time.
a front pit.
There was a barrier on the front straight just a while ago.
What the hell, man? Dominic Charles is at 3rd. Wow. He's sure to see.
Yo, sorry, didn't I get through that?
Yes, we are. Yes, we are.
Bro, I'm getting like so.
right, microphone test 1 2 1 2. Do let me know how you're receiving me there as we get going now for qualifying. All right, guys, this is your official qualifying session. As we got guys coming out of the paddock right now, it's Narad Nablet from Barbados, and I think he missed his braking point there. As you can see, the beautiful cars at Dover Raceway here tonight as we get going for our 15 minutes of qualifying here. We've got a lot of guys here competing for glory here at the infamous Dover, I should say, Dover Raceway, that is out here in Jamaica. And we'll pick them up shortly. I just want to let you guys know that if this is the first time you're joining us, this series is the Caribbean Sim Racing Championship, and it's going to be featuring the 5 phases of rounds, totaling 20 events in total throughout the entire year. Now, this is something new and different that we're doing here. Within those 20 rounds, they will have 5 months of racing. And though we're going to be going to Barbados, Jamaica, Trinidad, and also Guyana within those 4 weekends within a month, we're going to be doing it back to back for the 5 total phases, as we're calling them, so as to end up with that 20 round event. Now, at the ending of the event, at the ending of the year rather, we're going to accumulate all those points, and whoever is in the first, second, and third position will be walking away with cash prizes here, provided by our title sponsor SKNY Media, who is a provider of photo and videography services from Cayman Islands. They also specialize in livery making for sim racing vehicles. You can visit them on Instagram and get in contact with them if you require their services. They do work regionally, so if, for instance, you're in Trinidad and Tobago and you happen to like the quality of work that they're doing, just go ahead and hit them up, fly them out, have them do your work, and so you'll be able to get that awesome product for your business. They also can do livery making for cars. So if you have, for instance, for any simulation, not just a set of Corsair which we use, but if you have any simulation livery that you want to have provided for your car, go ahead and hit them up. You can see there in that ad that we just played, those cars were actually liveried by them. So yeah, you can see the quality of work right there, and get your livery done. The second partner here taking part in the Caribbean Sim Racing Championship is JTech, and JTech coming on board with us for the second time around is no different. So JTech is also providing its services to the region, and just let me quickly say that they are the authorized supplier of Vibrant Performance and Fuel Tech ECUs. Vibrant Performance is best known for its specialized fabricated materials and fuel fluid delivery systems such as fuel lines, hoses, fittings, etc. While Fuel Tech needs no introduction in its long line of fuel delivery maintenance and monitoring equipment. JTech also provides the service of injector flow maintenance services out of its Georgetown, Guyana office located in the Automotive Arts Building on the South Road. That is our second partner here, JTech Motorsport Solutions, coming on board with us for the second time in our events. All right, let's pick it up now with the guys on track. And let me just unmute myself from the Discord so that I can hear what's going on. Oh man, A lot of guys here at Dover, huh? Alright, let's get the show on the road, guys. So Dominic Charles already in the 108s. Trust me, that's very, very difficult to reach here with these cars. And speaking about cars, this is the Skoda Fabia R5 DTRi Evo 3. Now, it's a splice between a rally car and somewhat of a track-based car. They use it also for hill climbs as well, as Dominic goes back into pit lane. The Trinidadian right now dominating here at Dover, but Michael Paisley is not letting his sights away from Dominic. At the moment, he's sitting with a 109.353. He's some 4/10 away from the Trinidadian here, and Paisley is seemingly on an outlap right now. So we're going to pick back up with him. Kadeem Mohammed, the Barbadian here. Oh, sorry, Michael is not on an outlap. He's actually on a fast one. As we can see, his sector 1 time coming in there. He's doing a personal best with about 3/10 or so. Sorry, hundredths of a second. And let's see what second sector will produce here. Oh, he's down on his second sector time, but he might still improve here. Oh, when I think I did hear him go into pit lane. Yes, he did go into pit lane. As he goes back out again. Michael Charles, I was given a lot of fire last weekend for mispronouncing his first name. It's Mikhail, or rather Mick Hale. But what I was doing, of course, saying it very quickly, I'll just end up with Mikhail, which still sounds the same as what I was saying last weekend. So in the rush or in the haste of commentating, please do forgive me for mispronunciations. Sometimes not only am I commentating on the fight that is currently going on screen, but I'm also looking at the timing at the leaderboard here to the left hand side. During the event, you will see that it will show the relative times of individuals who are very close to each other. It will seem, but it will be very low, and so I'm looking for that low number there on the left hand side while commentating as well. So I'm also looking too, as the race director, for incidents to report on as well. So yeah, my mind is all over the place here, and I'm just trying, guys. Come on, how about that, huh? So yeah, qualifying is, ooh, we got Garth Huey in a very particular part here. Garth, okay, and he's made it back into pit lane finally. He's been sitting there for, okay, his pedal came loose there. Kadeem Mohammed makes it up into third position now, displaces Mikhail from that third position. So Kadeem could very well be in a fast one now. I might need to turn the cars down a bit here just so as to hear the guys over my headset. But let me know if you can hear the cars and myself as well clearly there out there in the chat. Please and thanks. Alright, so Kadeem is up here. The first sector belongs to him. He's got the fastest first sector there. Almost 6/600ths of a second up to the first sector. Oh, he's just taking it on the grass there, and he's going to run it wide into this turn right here. Unfortunately, we do not have turn number so I can follow along. He's very slow here through sector 2. He grazes the wall and he comes across the line now. He does not improve. I do believe when you graze that wall, the time will not count. Where is Michael Charles? Dominic, though, right behind him. He's sliding that car out of turn 2 as Narad Neblet is seeing the fence there, or the arm code, the barrier.
Like you, how dare you take my spots? How dare you?
And it seems as though Dominic, it says that he is on a timed lap here.
Sorry, dude. I'm sorry. Sorry,
as we've got quite a new guys to talk about as well for the first time here at CSRO racing in the series. Dominic just messing around behind Kadeem Mohammed. This might be a little bit tactical as well. Oh, as they thread the needle there between two cars. Definitely going to mess up Kadeem's lap. Kadeem is doing a personal best through Sector 1. Comes across the line, does not improve. Now Dominic, oh, he's got a lot of traffic ahead of him. I don't see that he wants to improve. He's just there for Kadeem's company. I don't suppose Kadeem likes what he's seeing though. As we ride now with the Trinidadian. Heavy on the brakes here now. Under 5 minutes left in qualifying. You can see the rear end locking up there as he gets on the onto the braking zone. And mid-apex, he was still on the brake there. The car did not want to stop here. And yes, these brakes are getting hot. They are overheating as well. So you have to be careful with how you run it. Ooh, how did Dominic survive that one there? He's just gonna slide that car now.
Wish I had breaking up.
Michael Charles comes across the line. Oh, Jaden Harrison goes up into 5th position now. Let's take a look back at some of the other guys as Michael Paisley decreases that deficit from 4/10 or so to now about 2/10 now. Michael Paisley, the Jamaican, representing out here at Dover Raceway. Has to be mentioned that Michael is very skilled on the controller as well. He's not on a steering wheel as most of these guys are. He's depending on the precision of a controller, but that's down to skill, ladies and gentlemen. You just imagine what he can do now with pedals under him. He's doing a personal best here in Sector 1, Michael Paisley, 0.06 of a second. Can he improve in Sector 2 here? Oh, he's got a parry in front of him, and he had to parry that one off as well. Michael Paisley dodging his fellow Jamaican there. He's not doing that bad in Sector 2 still. He slows that right down as he comes out of the apex. Jumps that car over the crest, comes across the line. He does improve his time, ladies and gentlemen. So 109, he's now 0.06 of a second away from that top spot. Can he do it? Let's run with him on this lap. Oh, he just messes that up, goes into the wall. But maybe he still got it good. Let's see what Sector 1 says. Oh, he's doing a personal best. No, it's the fastest time through the sector now. Almost 2/10 to talk about. Very, very good through the chicane sector here. Ewart Campbell on the edge of the track there. Does it bother him? No, it does not. He's still seeing purple, Michael Paisley. 1 minute left to go in qualifying. He's got about 1 lap to go if he messes this one up. He comes across the crest, jumps that one. Michael Paisley goes across the line and into the lead now. He's on pole. What a lap there from the Jamaican, and he keeps on going. Michael Charles in front of him. He's going to try and get a draft as well. Dominic Charles has got to respond to that. But where is Dominic on track? I'm looking for him. Oh, he's going even faster, Michael. Sector 1 in the bag. 10 seconds left in qualifying. Very cautious through the chicane section. Michael Charles goes off track. Does he get in the way of Michael? Oh, he just might have. He just might have. Oh, and he's going to mess that one up. Where is Dominic Charles now? He's coming out. He cannot improve on his time. That's qualifying. The Jamaican takes pole here over quite a dominant form factor, which is Dominic Charles. Looking down the line, Michael Eaton still to come across the line. Kadeem Mohammed will take that third place, first in second row, followed by Michael Charles. Then Tavar Clark in fifth position. Oh, Michael Eaton comes across the line. He's going to take that 5 from his countryman Tavar Clark. So Jaden now in 7th. Stephen Pummels making it into the 8th position here. The Guyanese Raw Pertab now in 9th position and also trying to merge with a Toyota Hilux for some reason. And Cale Vanenroper makes it across the line, gets into the top 10. Luke White also racing here, representing his country's colors and flag here. And I do want to mention, if you didn't notice, we do have a color code here for the cars. Oh, we see someone drifting there at the back. Who was it? Was it Dominic? It is Dominic. Yes, and the color code is there. The color code goes as, of course, expected. Red for Trinidad and Tobago. Green for Jamaica. Blue for Barbados. And Guyana. We didn't have any other colors that close to Guyana except for gold. And so we're going to use the gold here. Very good representative color for Guyana as well. And that's the end of qualifying. Thank you guys very much for a great qualifying session. Now, if we can get into the race, to remember it's a sitting start. However, if we do have issues, especially into turn 1, I will call a full course yellow and we will do a single file rolling start. Alright, Michael Paisley, what a lap from him.
Well done, Michael. Great lap.
What sportsmanship there from the Trinidadian to the Jamaican.
Surprisingly, clean air. For the most part.
This sir
Yeah,
is
that was chaos.
not gonna get a red flag, brother.
Boy, I was off last so much time to do qualifying. Very slow.
I don't be back. Don't be back to take my own politics.
Me pay Stefan real money if you don't make a race on his subtract again, brother.
Hey,
Unless it's like,
you hear
unless
that
it's like
tomorrow?
so hard.
Man, this speaking in chat, bro. What are you gonna say now?
I don't know.
How long into the race?
The track tonight. I can't hear it.
Alright guys, just remember you're on stream, okay?
Oh. I have technical difficulties right now. I'm trying to get my mic to work and it's not working. But worst case, I just listen to y'all on my phone.
Forward.
Let me just remind you guys that if you are not in the race, just remember to keep your microphone on mute, or and do not or push to talk, and do not engage with the competitors or allow us to hear you guys, because it can mess someone else's race up. Okay, thank you very much. Also, for the competitors, remember you're supposed to be at push to talk. We do not want your background noise coming over. Just remember, we are still at 15 laps this race. We are still at 15 laps. There was conversation about reducing it. That has not occurred. You have 15 laps and 1 minute to get going.
How are we?
No pit stops.
Please break early into turn 1.
No, don't break early, just break. Please, just break then. It's done.
Unless we're using to intuition, not common sense and behind.
Say so, come on, G.
Good luck, everyone.
Yeah, good luck.
Yeah, good luck. Good luck.
All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lights are on. And we are off for round number 2 of the SKNY Caribbean Sim Racing Championship. We are at Dover. And we can see someone already yeeting in the background. Look at green cars. It's very slow into turn 1, but they're going. They can get going. Oh no. Full course yellow. Bring that car down to 50 kilometers per hour. Single file, no overtaking.
Well.
How many kilometers an hour?
How many miles per hour?
50.
If you're not at the head of the pack, just follow the person in front of you. It's going to be slower for that, for you in any case. Alright, Dominic, give me 50 kilometers per hour, and then you're going to race it to 80 down the back straight away. Thank you. Just complete chaos there into turn 1, as was expected with this many cars. So now we're going to do the rolling start. Be careful, guys, be careful. And after the crush, we're going to bring it down to 50 kilometers per hour. Watch the cars in front of you as they brake. Watch the cars in front of you as they brake. At the end of this lap, we do go racing. At the end of this lap, we do go racing. Listen for my call out. Listen for my call out. Come on, guys, at the back. Catch up, catch up. Green light, green light, green light. Ah, come on. We got another problem here at the back. Get going, guys. Get going. It's just a little bit of you. Come on, let's go. And we do get going here, but we've got problems all around, ladies and gentlemen. As we try to get back up here with the pack. Oh no! Alright, full course yellow, guys. Come on, we gotta keep it together. I know your tires are gonna get cold, but it's not gonna do you no good if you're gonna go left or right on the front straightaway. Just try to keep it calm and keep that car under you, please. What's going on, guys? Okay, you know what? I'm gonna restart you from the line.
Oh, very sorry about that video. Just laughed up the cold
Too much war.
All good, man, all good.
Boy, chaos already ensued.
Alright, let me have a clear comms there, please. Let me speak to you guys. Alright, so just remember your tires are hot as you come off the line, but unfortunately you cannot get that car where you want it to be, and you have to start braking a lot sooner than you would have trained for. Okay, turn 1 is out of the books. You can't win a race just by turn 1. You've got 15 laps to do so. No comms now. We're about to go racing. Stay focused. All right, let's go for the second time running. 6 lights are on. They're off again. Of course, guys didn't get it off the line properly. Well, some did. That's fine. We're gonna let them go. No one's touching here so far. Just a little bit of bump and grind. Gareth Huey involved here with Narad, Christian, Michael McName, DeVille Park. We're going to let that go. That's a small field here. Alright, don't worry, guys. Remember, it's a reverse grid. Michael Paisley does get in front of Dominic Charles, though, as we go racing. No more restarts on this one. We're going to keep it just as is. Michael now having to defend, looking back. We've got Mark Anthony Eaton on the inside of Trinidadian. Michael Charles. Michael switches back ahead of Mark. Anthony, and he gets going now. So Mark's gonna have another opportunity at that as well. We got, whoa, look at this huge fight here. Two Barbadians having to defend from two Jamaicans. How did it even get by there? DeVille Park having to take the excess route. As the far parry now, Garth Hughes is going to make a move up on the inside of his countryman into 15th position. Can Garth hold it? He cannot. Looking ahead though, DeVille Park, Ryan Hunt is going to hold on to this one. Just behind his teammate Kadeem Mohammed. Kadeem all the way back into 11th now. Involved in some altercation, of course. There's going to be fights all around. It's Tavar Clark now on the inside having a look of Paul Partab's 5th position. Can he get it done? Tavar Clark, no, he cannot. Now they're under braking into the braking zone. He pushes Paul just a bit. And Roll now going to have to rethink that strategy for him. Ewart Campbell, sorry, now attacking Raw Patab. Oh no, Stephen Pummels just came into contact there with his countryman, and Ewart is going to miss his braking zone. It's total chaos here. Just race. We're going to look at all incidents after. Thank you. And Ewart now is, whoa, where did Kadeem come from? Kadeem had another issue here now. Oh, and he's going to have another one as he goes up on the wall. Kadeem Mohammed, oh, he's got to watch it too, how he gets back on track. Him and Ewart there, he unfortunately took Ewart out. But that's a racing incident from all that we can see. He went up on the wall there, and it's total chaos now. One of the new guys, Kirsten Burbelsing, sorry, hits the guardrail there, the Armco, and now he's back into 19th position. Michael Paisley, though, opening this gap from Dominic Charles, ladies and gentlemen. Absent here in the first round, but making it back, Michael Paisley. And now it seems as though they're settling down. We do have Caleville and Roper looking the other way now. He does get going. Ewart Campbell again. What's going on with Ewart here? Oh no! He's looking the opposite way. At Pinky's Bluff, he does get going now, though. He loses 2 more positions there. Narad Neblet fights with Luke White. Looking ahead now, who's got some other battles we can look at? Stephen Pummels. Looking at Nikolai Gibbons. He is going to get in contact to Nikolai Gibbons, unfortunately take him out. Ryan Hunt is going to set Nikolai back straight. It's craziness here at the rear end of the field. This is the mid-pack rather. And the Bajans having to fight for what's theirs or what they want to be theirs. Now on the inside, Ryan is having a look at DeVille Park. Up into the points they go. 8th, can he hold on to it? Oh no, DeVille Park is going to lose internet connectivity there. And is unfortunately going to take Kadeem Mohammed out. Kadeem gets going again now, though in 13th position. Oh, that pass! Michael Paisley makes a mistake! He's now going to see as he gets back on track. 4th, maybe 5th position. No, Michael Paisley. Did he touch the wall? I'm not sure, but he's looking now. He's got Tavar Clark behind him. Tavar doing very well in round number 1. Is going to want to grab as much points as possible. Oh, I think I just heard a car crash. That was pretty loud. But Dominic now in the lead of this race. Nothing to talk about there. But he's got another Trinidadian right behind him. Mikhail Charles, ladies and gentlemen, sitting in 2nd position. Mark Anthony Eaton makes it up into 3rd. Well done by him. Michael Paisley not that far away. Raul Partab is in 5th position now. As he's got Tavar Clark right behind him. Tavar did lose that position behind Michael Paisley. And he's going to run that wide. Tavar way too deep on the brakes there. He's going to lose some time now to the Guyanese. Looking back, Kadeem Mohammed's very close to Garth Huey. He's got to be careful with Garth right now with the Bajan. Nikolai Gibbons also ahead of them. Garth Huey was heavy on the brakes there. Runs it wide. We got a great show here now between Garth Huey and Nikolai Gibbons. Early in the break is guard. Nikolai too heavy. He's going to lose control of that car. But he gets going again, Nikolai. Now Kadim's going to have a look on the inside. Three nations here battling for the points. Garth Huey in the final one. He's going to get tagged by Nikolai Gibbons. On the penultimate turn they come. Garth, unfortunately, he's going to lose out on this one. But Kadim Mohammed has got Nikolai now on the outside. Now he's on the inside. Garth Huey late on the brakes. Does God make it? Yes, he does. In the rearview mirror, you can see Kadim Mohammed now wanting this final points position. He's got to get over this bit. No! He gets into the rear end of Garth Huey, who's going to touch the wall there. Can he hold on, Garth? No, he's going to be tagged again. Kadim Mohammed, we're not going to accept that. You're going to have to give that position.
But he lagging. I can't do anything. He just lagging from me.
Copy. Get on with your business then. Oh no, Tavar is gonna lose it as well. As we're gonna lose Ewart Campbell as well too. Michael McName as well is gonna get out of this one. Too much chaos right now. But they need to remember it's a reverse grid. They've got a second opportunity here. Tavar cannot get going again. Are you okay there, Tavar?
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised.
And Garth Huey now is going to lose it. Oh no, he went in there. He's got to be careful how he gets back on the racing line. Oh, he's got a clear space and he goes for it. Tavar, unfortunately, he's got overheated tires now. As the leaders get on by, you can see Paisley is attacking Michael Charles now. And we're going to ride with Michael Paisley now. The fastest lap being set there by Dominic Charles. He's been left to do what he does. He's up on the inside, Michael Paisley. Can he make it stick? Yes, he does. He takes that second position away from the Trinidadian. Can Michael Charles respond? It's finally settling down here as we go over the 50% mark in this race. Looks like Michael Paisley is increasing the gap here now. And Michael might be struggling now. Michael is out of here. Not sure why, but I'm seeing Kristen Birbal Singh being kicked from the server. Usually when you are kicked from the server, it's because your ping is either too high or you've had too many incidents. Oh, this is a major one here. Narad Nebula just trying to get back on the way. The leaders come on by. Ryan Hunt involved in that one too. Kadim Mohammed in 11th position. So Kadim does get going here. He does get by. He was given away there by Ryan Hunt. And it's very, very sad to see. Oh! Dominic Charles now puts it into the fence. He made the exact mistake that Michael Paisley has made. And now he's in 4th position. Now Michael is leading this race with more than enough time to Dominic Charles. He can win this one now without any sort of pressure. Michael has got this one in the bag.
I'm a race over there.
I'm not quite sure what's going on there. I was trying to look for the person, but I'm not seeing anyone else here that may be involved in some altercation. Where's Mark Anthony Ethan? Can he take that second position away? But no, it's not just that. He's got to defend from Dominic Charles now. We ride with Dominic. Heavy on the brake is the Trinidadian. You can see him sliding that car off of the top of the crust there. Down the back straightaway they go. Heavy on the brakes. He's going to have to watch if he doesn't take 3 wheels onto the grass to get a cut track warning. And they will have... Oh! Michael! He's in the wall, is he? No, it's Garth. Now in the 10th lap of this race, Dominic Charles is pressuring Mark Anthony Ethan. We've got Mikel Charles now closing the gap to Michael Paisley as well. And we're hearing calls for blue flags. Let's look ahead. Michael is going to get... Oh, we missed that one. Mark is going to get passed from Dominic Charles. Dominic is going to get tagged by Mark. And he's going to be able to keep that position. Yes, he is. Michael Paisley. Does he get past Parry? Or is it Roper that he needed to get past? He is increasing the gap here to Mikel Charles. Or Mikel is losing time now to him. Oh, Parry. There we see Parry behind Mark Anthony Eaton, which means that he did give way to them. And Dominic Charles is going to get on with his business. Where is Kadeem Mohammed? Another favorite here in this one. He's not been able to get out of this 9th position. He's got Trinidadian Nikolai Gibbons, rather, right behind him. Nikolai is going to overshoot that break-in point. They're all spreading out now. And Tavar is going to see 14th position in his countryman, Javon Parry. Michael Paisley with a solid lead now. He gets over Kelvin and Roper. Mikel Charles is going to get over Kelvin and Roper as well. And then Dominic in 3rd position here. After making that dreadful mistake, he's going to bring up 3rd position. Then we've got Mark Anthony Ethan, not that far away, in 4th. Jaden Harrison in 5th here, lonely 5th position. Oh, Stephen Pommels, we saw him just clip that wall there. He's in a lonely 6th position. Raul Partab, rather, in 7th position now. And he's got guards ahead of him, guard being shown blue flags. And guard is also going to cut the track there as he couldn't make that turn. DeVille Park is not that far away from Raw Partab actually. And now Dominic Charles closing the gap to his countryman. Mikel is still quite in this one here for points as well. And though they're racing for country points, the individual points count as well at the end of the championship and the end of the season at the year's end. So he's not going to just give that one away there to Mikel Charles, to Dominic Charles. And no, they actually do not have any relation between them. Oh, one other thing. Mikel Charles is racing this simulator on a mouse and keyboard. That's godly, man. That's some skill right there. I couldn't dream of doing that. And I race on a controller. You can see, you can still be quite competitive because it comes down to knowledge of actually racing these cars and being able to set them up. because you can get in there. He's going to overshot his braking point there. Mikel is going to give Dominic an opportunity now on the inside. He's having a look-see. Mikel playing the sportsman game. He's going to leave that position open. Oh no! I saw that one coming from a mile away. And now Dominic Charles, unfortunately, is going to have to see the inside of that wall. Going to have to remain in a predictable position until he can return to the racing line safely. And fourth position sees him again. We're going to have to relook at that one there. The steward denies race director. Although it was inside the car, cannot tell from what exactly had occurred. I do not think it was on purpose. But now Mikel Charles has been given some time here between himself and Mark Anthony Ethan. He's been given some breathing room rather. And now Michael Paisley has got even more time to play with here now. He can cruise to the finish. As a matter of fact, he is on the final lap of this race. And he's going to bring it home for the Jamaicans in race number 1. And I can tell you for sure, the yard man them a go well. Luke White ahead of the Jamaican here, his countryman. But he's going to come across the line. Michael Paisley in the first position. Well done to the Jamaican. He's going to wave, gave that a flag up. And the Trinidadian Mikel Charles just holds on. Kilmaiden Roper goes into that wall. Another Jamaican in third position, Mark Anthony Eaton. And that's fine. That's fine. As apologies reign, you'll see now Dominic Charles over the line. And now Jaden Harrison as well. Followed by Stephen Pummels. And Raul Pertab now in 7th position. Raul now coming around the penultimate turn. Gonna bring home some points there for Guyana. The Villa Park, even more points. Well, it's only the top 3 Jamaicans will carry off points here for the country standing. Same goes for every other country. The top 3 in the points for each country takes home points for that country. And that's how we're tallying this score here. So it doesn't matter if you bring 10,000 Jamaicans here on this track. Only the top 3 points will be calculated for the country running. Something that should have been done in the CMRC, I suppose. Alright guys, pretty hectic race. I think we all can learn a bit from it. Let's take those cars back into pit lane. Thank you very much for a great first event. Get ready, your reverse grid is next.
Guys, I beg, if you see these flags, do not flash them if you're such just get it out, that's it.
Also, if you're gonna, if we do the first
Yo, look,
video,
sorry about that.
video might
That
be
is
late,
some heavy lag.
or maybe the real straight.
Everything that go right back up at 20.
Jono, bro, I thought just saw you sideways in the truck. That's alright. Think you just started racing? Yes, I Jono.
I don't know why I get it from the race. I got it back.
Right.
Oh, sorry about the last stop, McConnell. Last control tomorrow. My bad.
I feel very cheated. Unfairly cheated, I swear.
Who's speaking?
God.
Garth is talking? Garth? Nah, bro. Could never.
God, you with a wicked road somewhere.
we on stream comms or is I?
Big gun stream, yes.
Oh God. That even to be dirty now, like, what else I go? Racing.
All right, guys.
Once again,
Do remember you can also make a protest at the end of the event. So don't create any altercations between each other just yet. Christian, you might want to reinstall the track there quickly. We'll wait on you.
Oh, Garth, a good tip. You can always use a brake pedal, you know? It's there for a reason, bro. Just
yeah, on my opinion, when keep on I go almost 200, and
Nah.
like just yeah.
Nah, the thing is,
I've been, I break. The car non-stop. You have to get gear down to the car will stop.
Recommendation, guys, keep your lights off so the people behind you can see clearly when you're braking, especially into T1 at the first time.
What's that? Keep your lights on?
Keep your lights off so the persons behind you can see clearly when your brake lights come on.
Stefan, can do a quick restart on my laptop, or we don't have enough time?
How long does your laptop take to start up?
It doesn't take too long. Keep on the right up there.
Remember, we can't restart the reverse grid that much, right?
Oh, it's the only one restart we allow to the reverse grid?
Correct.
Alright, I think it is.
So I'm still getting kicked.
Christian, you still getting kicked?
Yeah.
Did you reinstall the track? Just do a sign out quick from your computer. Alright guys, so just don't go racing. We're gonna restart this one here for those experiencing technical difficulties. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, yes, I am in contact with these guys here as the
I wasn't in the last race.
race director.
I'll parry your ping is 704, just pointing that out.
Bro, I have no clue what's happening, bro.
Okay, so whenever the race starts up like this, you do have a huge ping spike. Just be wary of that. If it does not catch itself, then of course you have to exit the race. All right. Do not go racing. Do not go racing here.
Please drop on the thing, go away. Oh, it's dropping.
Alright, so we're waiting for Christian and Tavar. Just let me know when you guys return. I think Tavar has to restart his computer as well. Alright, I want to say thanks to Mar Lewis and Eon C for subscribing. Thanks a lot, guys. I keep forgetting, but I need to ask you guys there on YouTube. Nico as well, Nico Alex04, thank you for the sub. Guys, so I just want you to hit that like button, subscribe, of course, if you haven't subscribed already, and share with your community if you think they're interested in this.
Hurry up with a donkey.
Stefan, why am I stuck in the pit? I think we're gonna restart anyways.
Yeah, this because you didn't just restart, so this is okay. Alright, Tavares here. What about Kristen?
Yeah, I'm here.
You in the game now? You good?
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright guys, we're gonna restart this one. Get ready. Alright, so one thing that you guys did not notice is the person stalling in front of you will obviously have a very slow start. Your mid-pack or down in the back of the pack, it's even worse for you. So be very wary of that. Alright guys? Person stalling in front of you.
Is the grid supposed to look like this?
This looks quite good to me.
Can you take off your lights? Person behind me.
I don't want anybody telling me to get out the way. I'm gonna hold up this.
Alright guys, no comms, no comms. Let's get the show on the road. Good luck. Have fun. 6 lights are on, ladies and gentlemen. We go racing for the second time here at Dover. Oh no, Gart is going to get a drive-through penalty for jumping the start. Into turn 1 they go. It's all green now. Kelvin and Rope is going to get tagged by Javon Parry. Full course yellow, single file. Gart, bring it down to 50 kilometers per hour for me, please. Full course yellow. Alright, go quickly and take the penalty.
Bro, that is BS here. That's BS.
And you will rejoin at the back of the pack. So Tavar Clark, you're leading this race. Give me 50 kilometers on the clock.
Oh my god.
Please guys, watch it. Obviously the guy is going to be slower ahead of you. Stephen Pummels, you've got to drive through as well.
Can I take back my position to third? Or wherever I was, somebody hit me out in pinkies.
Who's that?
Can I take back my position?
Who is this?
Luke.
Alright, go ahead. That's your spot there, Dominic. Between Dominic and Kale, give me that spot, Luke. Thank you very much.
Penalty taken. I don't see anything happening.
You have to stop. Come to a complete stop. Are you in pit lane or are you outside the pit lane?
I'm in pit lane. I don't see any time of coming down.
It's just a drive-through you have.
Oh, so just go through.
Yeah. This is Steven or Garth?
Guard.
Yeah, drive through for Garth. Stop and go for Steven.
Yeah, I got a stop and go because it seems as if across there is the pit line.
Alright guys.
So I don't know why.
Alright. Hold up. Oh no, you cannot take back your position. Just join at the back of the field. We're gonna go around one more time. Come on guys, pick it up at the back there for me.
Technically, you didn't really my fault. I just put a tire on and I'm taking out now.
Wait, Garth is gonna be a lap ahead though, right?
Yeah, Garth, you gotta let these guys pass you.
Oh.
Thank you for that. Totally missed that.
I wasn't even ready. I was supposed to join the back of the street.
I thought he had the stop go, that's why. Garth, you are to join at the back of the pack here when they get by. We go racing at the end of this lap. What a beautiful shot we have here of the cars going down the back straightaway here. And we pick up with the final person, Garth Huey. Alright, keep your distance to the person ahead of you. Try not to jump your start. We go racing at the end of this lap. Green light, green light, green light. And of course we're gonna have some more chaos here. It's too much. It's way too much here. The Ville Park, unfortunately, is gonna get tossed around. What about the rest of the field? It does get going here. We're not going to do another restart. Too much time has gone by. Oh, Luke White's going to slide that one out of second position. Now he's got to worry about Cale Vaden Roper. Cale gets on the grass and he's going to slide that car around. Good save there from the Jamaican Kadeem Mohammed. As someone else is going to be... Oh no, that's Kadeem Mohammed. No, and Mark is going to see a Kadeem Mohammed in front of him, and Kadeem, for the second time out on this track, is going to lose major positions here. Let's go back up ahead. Tavar Clark with a great lead, but he's got the Dominic Charles once again battling for first position. Can this time around Tavar hold on to what he's got? On the inside, he's having a look-see Dominic, and they go heavy on the brake. Tavar's gonna shut that door, Kenny. Oh, look at this racing, guys. The Jamaican, no. That was a lag spike. Totally sorry about that. And we got a three-man. That's crazy. That's so crazy. A total lag spike there from Tavar Clark is gonna set Dominic Charles way back, as well as some other guys here now. Ryan Hunt included. This track just cannot handle this many cars. It's quite unfortunate. We want Jam West. We've been asking for Jam West. We cannot get Jam West just yet. Beautiful Dover. I'm in love with this track. Trust me, I am. But it's proven difficult. Even earlier in the week, we've had to change out the radicals just because it's way too bumpy for that suspension. It was heavy on the eyes. Oh, it's Luke White and Michael Paisley now comes into contact with each other. Luke does get going again, but is that an unsafe return off the track? Into the path of Dominic Charles he goes. Dominic's not going to like that. Dominic now looking on the inside. They both lock up into turn one. Joshua Brady is going to be given a 10-second penalty for speed in pit lane. And we got way more issues in this second race than the first. Cale Vaden Roper is now with Tavar Clark, his old countryman and teammate. And Cale, no teammates here. He's fighting for that position. Roper Tab in all the chaos has made it into third as well. Ewart Campbell is there in fourth. Luke White barely holding on to the top 5 position. He's in 5th. Garth Hugh is going to see 12th now as he trickles down the line. Nikolai and Joshua Brady has had it coming together. Half the pack is almost half away from the rest of the pack. Cale pressuring his countryman here now. There's $600 US in the pot. They want a piece of it. And points. They want points that will accumulate to that winning at the end of the year. Javon Parry now is going to go out of this one. And Cale Vaden Roper looking for a way. He's on heavy on the brakes. Misses his braking point there. Tavar had to run wide to avoid it. We've got Luke White also taking it up against Ewart Campbell for 4th position now. Oh, no! Tavar is going to hit the barrier and now he's out of it. No, I was rooting for Tavar there. Trust me, I was, but I can't in some sense of the way. As Cale Vaden Roper now leads this race. Missed out on round number 1. He's got an opportunity here to get maximum points in this second race. Michael Paisley, look for him. No, Ewart is going to be pushed out into out of turn one rather. As Michael Paisley are battling it here. Dominic Charles is also going to get ahead now of Luke White into 4th position. Michael Charles is fighting Michael Paisley. Michael is going to want to claim some points ahead of him as well. Oh, Luke is going to get in contact with Dominic Charles now. He does wait on him, but he's going to lose 2 positions in that one. Michael now behind Dominic Charles, while Luke White fights Michael Charles. And a change in position. Portab is going to make a mistake. He's going to lose 2. Touches the rear end of Michael Paisley. Michael controlling that car with that slide. Where are we at? Michael unfortunately loses a ton of time now to Dominic Charles. And even more flags are being shown down the back here. Jaden Harrison, Garth Huey, Joshua Brady just couldn't get this car onto them. They did not put in as much work as the rest of these guys here during the course of the week. And some of them, unfortunately to say, Luke White again loses it. It's just a matter of skill and having to sharpen your tools in your tool shed. You're going to have to watch Luke White. He's not braking well enough here. Oh, look at him once again, and it's his own teammate, his own countryman. He's got to be careful here. He might garner the attention of the race stewards. As we want to look ahead, Michael Charles closing the gap, is he? Not quite. Ewart Campbell is though, however. DeVille Park, we've not heard much of him lately. Oh, Luke White almost losing. Ewart coming into the rear of him. And Tavar Clark takes the lead of this race once again. Cale with a huge mistake, I'm sure. Dominic now in contention for second position. I was going to say third, but he is in third. Cale with so many mistakes. I want to believe those tires are shot. Dominic trying to keep it straight here down the back straightaway. Heavy on the brakes. So much control from the Trinidadian. Oh, look at him. He's getting sandwiched by some Jamaicans now. And he's got to defend from Michael Paisley. Michael in the rearview mirror of this car. They've completed 9 laps of this race. They're under 12. Oh no! Joshua Brady has been disqualified. He did not take his stop-go penalty of 10 seconds. Unfortunately, he's out of this one. Michael, stronger here through this section. Tavares is going to get clipped there by Cale Vanderhoop. Look at the... Oh my gosh! The control from this Trinidadian right now. This is crazy.
I got kicked after I tried to take the penalty.
And we got a car going slow ahead. Blue flags for Christian. He takes the outside route. He's out of this one. Dominic is fighting heavily for the win of this race. We've got 5 laps to go. He's all out of control. Up on the inside now into second position. He has a look. Cale is going to run that wide. Comes back and unfortunately cannot get control of that car. Michael Paisley up into third now. Dominic in second. Tavar Clark has to hold off both of them. Let's ride with Michael Paisley. He's got a front row street to this fight. Dominic almost side by side. Great defender from Tavar Clark up on the inside. Michael now having a look-see. Absolute stunning race. Michael Paisley with the second position takeaway. Jamaicans 1-2 at Dover. Dominic Charles has got a race on his hand. Oh no! Huge coming together there out of the penultimate turn. Michael Paisley is going to be out of this one. That one's going to go to the Storts for sure. And now he's going to fight his way back. They're on the 12th lap of this race. Kelvin Roper's the third Jamaican here in the mix. Meanwhile, Tavar has got the opportunity of a lifetime. With about a third of the race almost completed, he's got an opportunity here to walk away with another win. What an epic battle here at Dover. Dominic can be in here for a penalty. I do not know. I did not see. I should not speculate. Kelvin and Roper sliding that car around. Unfortunately. And then we're going to get a huge outburst there. I think it was Luke White.
Really, bro?
Alright, calm down. Keep it calm. We'll discuss after the event. And I do believe it's Stephen Pommels who came in contact with Luke White. And Luke is going to definitely have some short tires there. As Michael Paisley does. Oh, he's in a fight now, Michael Paisley. Mark Patab is fighting for this 4th position now. And Mikhail Charles is right behind him. Meanwhile, I cannot take my eyes off of the fight at the front as well. 1.5 seconds separates Dominic Charles from Tavar Clark. .2 seconds now, look at that. But we're also looking at this fight here for 4th. Ewart Campbell is going to make a move against Stephen Pommels into 8th position. Luke White does see this 9th position again. Or is it the 8th that he was in? Let's take you back up to the front of the field. Dominic Charles has closed that gap now. Down to under a second, some half a second now to Tavar Clark. While 4th, 5th and 6th have spread it out a bit. We ride with the Trinidadian now. Tavar does really well under pressure, I can tell you that much. And the Jamaican is flying his Jamaican flag high right now. Oh! Dominic having to wrestle this car around Dover. Takes an early position here on the gearbox. And it's going to stop on the accelerator. Down the front straight away they go. To begin the final lap of this race. Tavar Clark is holding on by a thread. Can you get it done, Dominic Charles? It almost seems as if he's given up the fight here against Tavar. No, Tavar getting lag spikes again. Garth Huey ahead of them. Does stay out of the way. Tavar Clark cool as a cucumber now as they enter the final sector of this race at Dover. Tavar Clark is going to hold on for a stunking victory here at his home country. Ladies and gentlemen, Tavar Clark. Well done by him. Dominic Charles, Kelvin and Roper third, Michael Paisley fourth. Raul Pertab is going to come fifth. Michael Charles, Mark Anthony Eaton.
Nice race, Tavar.
Alright guys, keep the comms clear. We still got guys racing here. Please do not leave the Discord. I need to have a conversation with you guys. Alright, so we'll be needing first, second, and third from the first and second races. Michael Paisley, Michael Charles, Mark Anthony Eaton from the first race. You guys come down to the end of the beginning of turn 1 for me, please. Tavar Clark, Dominic Charles, Cale, Valen Roper. To the end of turn 1 for me, please. Thank you. To the head of turn 1, sorry. What an eventful round here now. Alright, so we're gonna go with the first race competitors first. So that's Michael Paisley, Michael Charles, and Mark Anthony Eaton. Mark Anthony Eaton, do we have you in the Discord? I think so.
Yes, you do. Yeah, you do.
Alright, thanks a lot. Your first time out here at CSR, is that correct?
Yes, it is. Yeah.
Alright, but tell us a little bit about yourself and your sim racing career as well.
Well, I have about 15 years of karting experience. So starting from the age of 5 up to about 17. After that, I kind of took a break from racing. And I heard about sim racing in Jamaica, so I figured I'd give it a try. My first time in a sim was December 24th, 2022. I've done 3 races so far. This is my 3rd race. So I'm just learning as I go, trying to have fun while doing it.
Alright, and you did quite well here. Very much a chaotic event, but you managed to pull along and stay ahead. Do you owe your karting experience to that?
I owe some of it, definitely racecraft, and basic racing experience, but it does correlate most real life driving and sim racing, but it's harder to kind of make the jump from real racing to sim racing.
Most definitely. All right, thanks a lot there, Mark Anthony Eaton. Hopefully we'll see you much more on the podium spots. We were actually told about you in the circles that we communicate in. So definitely, ladies and gentlemen, we will see more of Mark Anthony Eaton. Which brings us to now Michael Charles. Michael, talk us through this chaotic race, man.
Well, race 1 was very hectic and it's very interesting as well. Blue flags were up, cars were moving, that wasn't too nice, but overall it was a good race on my end because I was very consistent kind of, and I made a mistake and I hit Dominic, so that wasn't too nice. So, overall it's a good race, good result, and I'm happy.
All right, good. Thanks a lot there, Michael Charles. And now Michael Paisley. Michael, getting now an opportunity there of a lifetime in the first event. Claim that first race. Well done to you.
Yeah, thank you. I'll be honest, after I went like far into the forest, like when I was leading over Dominic, I thought it was over, but like I told myself that this is a very hard track and it's hard to be consistent. And if I try to get back up there, maybe you never know what happens because it's racing and it's so unpredictable. But yeah, I got back up into first eventually, and I had lap traffic, but it didn't hinder too much. And that's how it is racing. It happens. But yeah, I was really glad I was able to come away with the win in the first race.
All right, thanks a lot there, Michael Paisley. Definitely going to see more of you for this championship as well, I hope. And because you've already garnered some really good points here. Now, taking it into the second race, it's Kale Vaden Roper. Kale, we haven't seen you in a while, and you're now back after a very long time here in the top 5 and on the podium position. Kale.
It's been a really long time, busy with real life stuff. But coming into this weekend, I of course everyone would know we were practicing with the radicals, and then the change at the end threw a spanner into the works. I didn't really get much practice with this car, and it might have been a bit obvious in the first race. I was doing 113s, but towards the end of the end of the first race, I noticed that I was getting a hang of the car, and I was actually keeping up with I was lapped by the top 3 guys, and I realized I was actually keeping up with them.
Right.
So that gave me a little bit of hope for the second race, and with the reverse grid starting in P3, I believe it was, or P4. I didn't go through T1 like I'd wanted, but I ended up in the top 2 with myself and Tavar, and I tried my best not to fight him because we're on the same team. I just wanted to bring home some points for the team, and unfortunately I had an accident and ended back up in P3. But congratulations to Tavar on that win.
Most definitely, we did see you fighting Tavar there for that position, and it was a hard fought and to me a quite fair battle. All right, thanks a lot there, Kale Vaden Roper. Now we head on over to the Trinidadian Dominic Charles. Dominic, you've been thrown out of form, my guy.
Well, into qualifying, I knew Michael had the pace. I definitely thought he would have qualified ahead of me and probably run away with it in the first race, which was about to happen. And then I don't know if he spun or if he got taken out into the chicane, but I was like, well, weird. I'll take that. So I tried to run with it, and then I met a back marker who decided it was his time to fight with me. So he took me out into the chicane, and well, we all know how race 1 went after that. I didn't want to get too close to Tavar at the end of race 2 either because of the lag spike that happened before. I was a little afraid, so I just kept running up to him and hoping he would make a mistake and then backing off so I don't get that spike again. But I had to say, well driven to Tavar and Michael, and congrats on their wins.
Most definitely, these guys came out here in full force. Dominic, your dominance is in trouble here, and let's see what Wallowfield has in store for you next weekend. But right now, the glory goes to Jamaica as Jamaicans take home both first positions in race 1 and 2. Tavar Clark, Michael Paisley. Tavar, talk us through that one, bro.
It was really a good race. I mean, at the race 2, I was worried at the start because, God was ahead of me at the start. So I was like, please, do not let the start start fighting. So I was really hoping I could get past him. And, I got the chance to get that past him and get ahead of the pack. But I was just trying to keep it tight in race 2 because, the setup that I used, after a few laps of tires were, I'm not sure if the tires were going like cars just different. But it was a bit hard, so I was just trying to keep it safe. So I could have went faster in my lap timing, but I was just trying to keep it safe because I wanted to bring home the race for Jamaica. And for the Phil was behind me and he was faster. He got the pass on me, but I'm not sure what happened with him. I had to pass him again, and then I realized the guys were behind me badly, so I was just trying to keep it as tight as possible, just try to bring home the win. So I'm really happy to bring home the win and add some points to the team and stuff. And in race 1 it was just a bad lag spike with me, and I'm not sure what happened with me in this car. Each time I race the car, somehow I win a race. So I don't know. And yeah, the contact with Dominic, I don't know, man. can't spike again. But it was a really fun race, so I enjoyed it.
Most definitely. We definitely enjoyed it here as well. All right, that's it. Thanks a lot there, Tavar Clark. You guys don't go anywhere just yet. We're going to have a brief post race meeting
Oh,
in
sorry.
just a bit here. I'll just head on over and close off the stream though, but don't leave the Discord just yet. Thank you guys.
Wait, 1 second. I just want to say congrats to Michael and Kira for bringing up Corsair
Most
and representing the country well.
Most definitely there, Tavar. I'm pretty sure you guys are pretty proud there to fly the Jamaican flag high, especially with someone as Dominic Charles there breathing down the necks of those cars. All right, thanks a lot. I'll be back with you guys quite shortly. All right, so yeah, I mean, wow, what an event, guys. Yo, I see that YouTube is going off the charts. All right, yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I do want to remind you that this championship, I know some of you might be new, this championship has got 5 phases to it. This first phase, which covers 4 rounds, is in the month of February. And then, of course, we have our second phase is going to become is going to be in uh, April. Yeah, I want to say April. So, so what's going on here right now is that this Caribbean Sim Racing Championship has got 5 phases to it. This first phase is going to see us with the Radicals. Unfortunately, we had to change them out for Dover. Dover is just a bit too bumpy for the cars. It was actually telling on the eyes of the competitors as the vibration, the bounciness was coming through the screen of the cars of the guys playing on their computers, and it was affecting them to some extent. So that's what Kale was talking about, and having to change out for these cars. These cars have a bit more of better suspension to handle Dover Raceway. We could have gone to with a slower car, but this is the pinnacle of the sim racing rather within the Caribbean. So if you're new, if you're looking to get involved and so on, this is where you want to be. All right, this is the end game, because from here we expect you to be noticed by other persons, not only in the region but internationally. So you'll also have opportunities to be chosen to be sent representing your region, representing your country to other places to compete in the world as well. So we want to make this a little bit more difficult. That's why that car was chosen and not a slower car. And just remember that at the end of these 5 phases, the top 3, and we can even stretch it to top 5 if we have enough cash by then, are going to walk away with cash prizes. Okay, so it's got to be challenging. It's got to be a little rough. It's got to be a little hard, and that is why we also want to make it a fair race for these guys. While some were being able to cope with the the bouncing of the eyeballs, some others could not. So yeah, that's why we had that change. I want to bring you up to speed with the points right now. Just remember before we head into the points that this event is sponsored by SKNY. Just receiving a subscription there from Nagash Dawkins. Thank you very much for that one. If you haven't already subscribed, go ahead, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, send us on the YouTube algorithm wave to get this video more popular so it can reach the masses, so people can see what we're going on here, so we can get more partners, so we can get more pocket money into the pockets of these guys. All right, that's how this works. That's how that goes. And with SKNY Media, we have the ball going already. SKNY Media, they provide photography and videography services out there in Cayman Islands. You can follow them on social media. It's at SKNY_media on Instagram. Go ahead, raid that Instagram account, guys, and give your love there to SKNY Media. Coming on board with us as the title sponsor for the Caribbean Sim Racing Championship, and being able to afford these guys an opportunity at the prize purse at the end of the year. And they provide the photography, video, web, and even print there in the Cayman Islands, as well as they also take on the livery creations, as you can see here, with the unfortunately this pace truck wasn't done by them, but something similar like this can be done by SKNY Media to have on your very own sim racing car for your sim racing event that you're involved in. If you're already involved in sim racing, just go ahead, follow SKNY_media on Instagram there and get your things done. Okay, another partner here to make mention of is JTech Motorsport Solutions. JTech is back with us, and JTech is the authorized supplier regionally of Vibrant Performance and Fuel Tech ECUs. Oh, I must make mention that SKNY does provide that service regionally. Did I say that? I think I did. Just want to remind you, they do provide both every partner that we will engage with is going to have to be able to provide their services regionally, or else we will not take their money. This is a regional thing. We only want money from the regional suppliers and supporters of this event. So that's not saying the other championships we don't have someone else though, but the Caribbean Sim Racing Championship, it must be a regional reach. We want that. We want every driver and every competitor here to be involved. All right. Vibrant Performance is best known for its specialized fabricated materials and fluid delivery systems such as fuel lines, hoses, fittings, etc. While Fuel Tech needs no introduction. Its long line of fuel delivery, maintenance, and monitoring equipment. JTech Motorsport Solutions provides this from their website, jtechgy.com, for regional purchases. Imagine that, huh? JTech also provides service of injector flow maintenance services out of its Georgetown, Guyana office located in the Automotive Arts Building on South Road. So if you're in Guyana and you want to get your injectors cleaned out, you can head on down there, the Automotive Arts Building in South Road. If you want to get a Vibrant Performance part, they are the authorized dealer within the Caribbean region for those parts. If you want to get a Fuel Tech ECU, we're soon to have some videos to show you some of the products that they do offer, and we're going to be sharing it on our live stream. Sorry, on our Instagram and Facebook outlets. Thank you there, Parker 999. I don't want to pronounce that first part. It seems kind of derogatory there. The first part, it's FKN Parker, Parker 999 exclamation mark. And thank you for subscribing. All right. So yeah, JTech Motorsport Solutions, their regional supplies of those, and we're going to soon get some flyers and some product reviews and so on done from them to be sent here so you guys can see exactly what they deal with. But you can head on over to their website, check them out, jtechgy.com. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you for joining us here tonight. This is round 2 of the Caribbean Sim Racing Championship. So far, we're looking for the points. Dominic Charles of Calypso Racing out of Trinidad and Tobago leads with 80 points, followed by Mikel Charles out of Trinidad and Tobago with Vroom Vroom Racing with 53 points. Tavar Clark out of Young Knight Racing, and of course out of Jamaica, 44 points. Tavar claiming a lot of points here. And Michael Paisley in 4th position right now. No team assigned, but out of Jamaica, 37 points. Jaden Harrison from Jamaica with Vroom Vroom Racing. He's a Jamaican, but he's racing with a Trinidadian. That's not a problem. 33 points. Kadeem Mohammed, you saw him. This track, just not for him, I guess. Unfortunately, he's lost a lot of points here. He's now back into 6th position overall with 28 points, tying with Stephen Pummels, rather. But Stephen is shown here as to be in 7th with 28 as well. Mark Anthony Eath is going to claim a lot of points there to be in 8th position at 21. Michael McName, Limelight Motorsports with 20 points out of Jamaica. Raw Pertab out of Guyana is going to claim some points here with 16 to his name. Cale Vaden Roper out of Jamaica as well with Young Knights Racing, 15 points. DeVille Park with 11. Ryan Hunt 7 and Sean Green 6. And we have some more, some other ones here. Ewart Campbell, Nikolai Gibbons, and so on. Yeah. So that's it. Halfway mark met with this Caribbean Sim Racing Championship. 2 rounds left to go. Trinidad and Tobago, Raleigh Field Raceway, South Dakota Circuit, Guyana. Let's get the show on the road. 2 weeks to go, guys. See you in the next one. Thank you for joining me. Have a good one.